All right, so we call that rebar gun the Terminator. You guys can kind of hear that sound, kind of picture the Terminator as you was growing up. I think I saw the first one in 1984. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. It does save us a lot of time, saves us a lot of money, saves us on the labor. We was able to put together 28 cages. I mean, cut the rebar, cut the verticals, which was 6 number 5s, and tie them all together. Each rebar cage took about 246 ties, 250 ties times 30. That's about 8,000 ties, all done in one day by All Access Construction. I put that out there because a lot of guys say they can beat the rebar tying gun by hand. I doubt it, but we'll leave that for another debate. Hope everyone's doing well, staying positive, and if you wake up with good intentions, everything's gonna be all right.
All right, Joe. So here's our mark that we need to hit right here. Look, we're setting up a batter board right here. So when you set up the batter board, that's our mark. We need to get that sledgehammer and start hitting this one right here. See, that's our mark. So we got to set up a batter board across. So go ahead and smack it right there. Try to get it. Hold on. Try to make contact with the. See how you hitting it with the corner? Try to get the whole thing flush on there. Get your. Yup. So if you like that. That's it.
All right, so it looks like my son had to get his thinking cap on today, and that's okay. Sometimes you got to throw him out here with the wolves. And what we're doing here is setting up our batter boards and string line to line up for the piers and the foundation. Now, I do have another video where it's showing us framing the foundation and pouring the foundation. I'll leave that link down below here, but right now what we're doing is setting up for the piers. Now, we did pour the piers and foundation together, a monolithic pour, so this foundation is not going anywhere. It's supposed to be 2 feet high. I think it ended up being 2'6". So check that video out. Again, that's down below. Watch this video to the end. It's about 10-12 minutes. Got a bunch of pictures throughout, kind of showing detail of what it takes to put this to put these piers together. Again, any questions, any comments, leave those down below. San Francisco Bay Area, hit us up. Sacramento, hit us up. Appreciate you guys. Now, I did have a voiceover. I actually recorded this part in the field here, but the so much noise in the background, you probably guys couldn't hear what I was saying, but pretty much walking it out with you guys, kind of showing you the layout of the project here. Now, I do have some more pictures of the house as it's coming along. I'll try to get those up on this video or maybe the next video here. It's coming out really nice here, but we're pretty much showing you guys the whole entire layout right here. I'm talking to JD and Joe about putting their safety glasses on, but you know, I guess sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. But in the event, check it out. I forgot, I lost my train of thought there because I really was telling them why y'all don't have no safety glasses. You know, bought like 20 pair. That being said, you guys can see the layout of these rebars here, and this is where each pier is going to go here. Again, it's 28 piers. They're about 14-15 feet deep. And here what we're doing is the final layout. We brought George in. He does a lot of our excavation to just double check everything. Here we're gonna get started putting these piers in. Some nice drone shots here, so check those out. Some nice pictures throughout this second half of the video, so be sure to stick around. Again, any questions, any comments, leave those down below, and let's get back into it. All right, so the soils engineer has the final say on how deep each pier go. I think we started out with 13 feet, and he came out earlier. He wanted us to go down to 15 feet on these piers. So I think these cages, we did this last summer, it's about 14 or 15 feet deep, 18 inches in diameter. There's a total of 28 of them. So hopefully this drone shot kind of shows you guys what it takes to put these piers in. Now, sometimes we don't have the access and you got to use a smaller machine, and that's going to make the drilling the piers take longer. And sometimes you got to call a special rig out to put some of these piers in. But here we had a lot of space. We was able to get a good sized machine in here and go right through them. It took us pretty much the day to dig them and put them in. Also, you can see this driveway up here. Now, here's a couple pictures of it completed. We did this pour in January, I believe. I think we just beat the rains. So check it out. Also got a video to that 100-yard pour. I'll leave that link down below. Let's get back into the video. All right, having the right equipment and teamwork will allow any job to go easier. You guys can see how quickly we was able to place these rebar cages in their proper place. Now, it was a total of 27 of them. Each pier was approximately a yard, so that's 27 yards, which is 3 trucks here. Now, I got some pictures and also got a little video showing us pouring these piers along with the foundation. We poured the foundation and the piers together, so that's a monolithic pour. Now, ideally, we try to do everything monolithic, but in reality, but most contractors will pour the piers first and come back and frame and pour the gray beam. Well, we did everything together, monolithic. You got to be careful when you're doing that. You got to make sure it's not rainy, the soils is good, and so forth. So it's like taking a chance, but we kind of mastered it. We can kind of see if some of these piers started to collapse, we probably would have cleaned them out and just poured them right away. But was fortunate enough where we was able to pour the piers and the gray beam at the same time. So again, I do have a bunch of pictures that kind of showing some detail of that. So stick around to the end of this video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, it helps out our YouTube algorithm. Remember, if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, Sacramento area, you can hit us up. I get a lot of calls, guys asking me to consult with them. You can continue to call or email me, and I'll help you out as much as I can. But definitely appreciate you guys. Remember, it's cool to ask for help. Hang around people that's positive, and if you wake up with good intentions, everything's gonna be all right. Check out these pictures. Tell us what you think, and I'll catch you on the next video. Appreciate it.